What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Phil, and that's Sam.
Welcome back to the channel.
We're Bars and Barbells. We do all kinds of different content on our channel, and we're doing something brand new today, a first-time reaction to bread.
It's funny, before we got on camera, I was like, what is bread? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, interesting name, to say the least. I don't know where that came from. We haven't got that backstory just yet.
No.
But we do know that this was a group that was formed in 1968, and they originated out of Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they got popular through the 70s.
Yeah, and so this song here came out in 1972. Is that right?
Yes.
And yeah, that's right, because it came out in 1972, early in 1972, and charted well on the Billboard. I think it went to number 5 on the Billboard during 1972. And it also did pretty well in Canada
and Australia.
Australia, yeah. So we don't have any idea about this group. We don't know what their catalog is like. We don't know if they're one-hit wonders. We don't know what else they got for us to dive into, but we'd love your insight. So you know what to do now. If you've been here before, you drop a comment, we look at those comments, and then we're going to come back to one of their songs if it's a popular request.
Yeah, we love learning from you guys. Let us know about the group in general.
That's right. And we wouldn't be where we are without all of you. So thank you so much for subscribers, viewers, members, sponsors. We really appreciate everybody. It allows us to have a lot of fun listening to groups like bread. All right. You ready to butter this up?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew, I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. You taught me what it's up. You never said too much, but still you showed the way, and I knew from watching you. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go.
Geez, this song is flying by. Really taking me away with the lyrics. Obviously, great vocal. Love, though, more than anything else, the clarity and the delivery of the lyrics is allowing me to follow along. And interestingly enough, we had read that this song, although mistaken for a love song, which I could totally get because it kind of sounds like he's referring to a love with
I was just thinking that.
a partner. It's actually, he wrote this about his dad.
Yeah, and I think that once you know that it's his dad, about his dad, it makes it very beautiful, right? Because
100%.
you're, experiencing this loss that he's experienced, but also all the good memories and all of the admiration he had for his father and the way he looked up to him and learned from him. But I mean, I feel like it'd still be impactful even if you were just like resonating with it with a love song, but it's even more impactful to know that it's about his familial relationship.
Yeah, I think, it's great when a song can have multiple meanings to multiple people, right?
More
And
people are going to resonate with it that way.
yeah, and it reminds me of The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics. We did that one about, basically discussing some loss and missing somebody that's important. I think that was in particular about a father figure. So
Yeah.
I can imagine so many people listening to this now, especially, as time has passed and people have gotten older and, they've had their father pass away, resonate with this so deeply. I mean, we're lucky enough that we haven't had to experience that, but I imagine this is going to make you feel nostalgic and remember all the great times and all the great things that your dad taught you. So it's a really great song. And I love songs that are just, they're more than your static, okay, let's just, listen to this and have a good time type thing. I love songs that, bring out the artistry and are, deep thinking types of music that mean something, because those tend to be the ones that live on a very long time. That, like I said, even 50 years later, you listen to it and you're like, yeah, that brings back great memories for me.
Yeah, well, even just nostalgia aside, right? I was about to say that a song like this can transcend through generations just because of the meaning behind it, right? Like
Exactly.
this is something that people will always be able to resonate with.
Exactly. All right, let's keep it going. We'll see what they finish up with in the last minute there.
From watching you, nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go. And I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again.
Very sad, but very beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, it's a very heartfelt song. I think that's, everybody I think resonates with that last verse there to some degree. I think for me, one of my biggest fears is taking people for granted in your life, right? Because you don't know that
Yeah.
they can be gone in an instant because the world is so unpredictable, right? And so I think that really resonated with me, is like something I think about often is, you get in a bad mood, or you're not having a great day, and then you take that out on the people closest to you, and then you're not, you're kind of taking them for granted because the next day they may not be there, which that like I said, hit home with me.
Yeah, it's very sad, and I think that you get so caught up in the everyday, going through the motions of life that sometimes you forget that. So it's important, and this just reminded us.
That's right. And I think the really cool part about his vocal was the vulnerability that he showed.
Yeah.
Like when he brought you in and, captivated you and, toned down the instrumentation, it was showing off that vulnerability, and then came back to the chorus section where it's like, it's kind of bringing your spirits back up in some ways. The song comes to life, and you're kind of reminded that, you are here, you still can change the way you think about things. So, really, really cool song, obviously a little more heartfelt, like you were saying, but, very poetic and well composed in my opinion. So I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, and I did like that the instrumentation, although obviously the song had a little bit of a more sad kind of meaning behind it. I felt like the instrumentation didn't make it feel overly depressing or like down in the dumps. It was like it kind of highlighted the positivity in the message of what it's kind of expressing to you.
Yeah, and that's what we said, where it could be applicable to multiple people in
Yeah.
multiple ways, right? So, let us know what you think. Let us know if this resonates with you. I have no doubt there's going to be many commenters down low that are going to be reminiscing. So our community is great. We always offer a ton of support down there, and you guys can do that on this one too. And let us know, like I said, about bread, anything else we should check out. Make sure you don't take people for granted. Make sure you have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.